cool fire-related stuff to send you. I was thinking about you as I saw you saying you were stuck inside on the fire. I'm stuck inside on the fires too. All right, so it looks like we're live now on all the platforms. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce Taylor Engstrom, the newest full-time member of the Art Storefronts marketing team. I have told him that we are about to go live no less than 6 minutes ago. And I said, we're going live on Instagram, we're going live on Facebook, we're going live on the Small Wins Facebook group, on YouTube, on Twitter, all right out of the gates with no prep. And I got to ambush him. Now, why would I do something like that? One, I'm a sadist, so there's no question I'm going to do something like that. But two, we have to eat our own dog food up and down this stack completely.
That's
completely. Right. So, Taylor, introduce yourself briefly.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah.
What's the origin story? What's the origin
story?
Hi,
Instagram Live. My name is Taylor Engstrom. I am the newest member of the marketing team, as Patrick so eloquently mentioned. I have a background in technology mostly, focused on marketing, as well as some e-commerce experience and some lead gen experience. So huge fan of art. This is not my most art-filled room, but I have some stuff up on the walls.
Hey, there it is.
And I have plenty of empty space that I'm trying to fill. As you can see, there's this big one behind me here.
Oh, don't do it. You're opening yourself up. You're opening yourself up.
And I'm opening myself up fully to all and any and all pitches on this live and anyone after this about getting a great original behind me. Huge fan of art, huge fan of art entrepreneurship, and trying to help Patrick here solve the starving artist problem. So that's me in a nutshell. I'm here in Austin, Texas. Beautiful sunny day. Thank God our air quality is pretty good. Feel for you, Patrick, in California. Yeah, but really pumped to talk about whatever we're going to talk about today and get it going. So
wonderful. And so what I wanted to start out with, because Taylor comes to us as an experienced life cycle digital marketer. And so while he's good at the marketing stuff, what he has to get up to speed on, okay, is understanding the nuances of selling art. A little bit different than what you've done in your previous career, your previous life. Little bit different than your typical e-commerce transaction or your online sale period. A lot of trade craft, a lot of nuance to this one. So what I would say first and foremost, and yes, don't worry, you guys, I will give you all Taylor's personal email address and phone number so you can send him art recommendations. Is where do you come down on the importance of merchandising?
Where do I come down on the importance of merchandising? I would say it's probably the second most important thing behind just having a site where you can take purchases. I would say that merchandising is hugely important. I know myself as a side project e-commerce owner, I didn't feel remotely confident selling anything until I had samples. So I think with artwork in the place in which you connect emotionally, I've never sold art from just a Photoshop file or just someone's Instagram post, but I did buy examples of it placed on walls. So obviously, again, this is a wall behind me, and anything I place there, I'm going to see what it looks like on those exact dimensions. So I would say merchandising is one of the top things as artists you can do to really make this, a full-time business and a full-time pursuit, and not just something you do for a hobby. I think merchandising is one of the top things you need to do to get serious about your craft.
So what I realize is I peel the layers of this onion back. I think that was a good answer. I think he's getting up to speed pretty quickly, isn't he, guys? Getting up to speed pretty quickly. Let's just go through a simple merchandising exercise. There are 6 basic media types that we need, okay? Instagram, you can see those. Facebook, you can see those. What are the first 2? Do you know?
One photo print and one fine art print, I believe. Or fine art paper.
You got it. Photo print, fine art paper. Now these 2, and I realize it looks a little wonky on Facebook and YouTube and the rest because my green screen makes it weird, but deal with it. On Instagram, it looks good. These ones are framed. The good news is that when you're selling live, no one can tell the difference. Okay, you can't tell which one's textured and which one's photo, but you can see that they're in frames. You can see that they're ready to hang. Nice little felt feet on the bottom. And I do this intentionally to ambush Taylor and call him out to see whether or not he's going to be able to nail them all, but also to constantly be showing how important it is to merchandise. Like, we gotta practice what we preach.
Very important.
Yeah. And these things have been sliding around on my floor, and my kids have been kicking them for like a month. You can't even see the scratches, can you? No, they're in good shape. They're in good shape. All right. Next, Taylor, most important media type to have is
Canvas wrap.
Canvas wrap, canvas gallery wrap, mirrored edges on the side, ready to hang. Does it need a frame?
No, the frame, it is its frame, right?
Yep, it is framed. Although you can frame it. Looks beautiful, right? Ready to hang. Look at this piece of paradise. I mean, this is right out of a Corona commercial. You could be sat down at a beach chair, right? Enjoying yourself. Right. Very good. Got the next one. Next one, Taylor.
Is this your favorite? Is this the acrylic?
No, it is the metal.
Metal.
It's not easy to tell. It's not easy to tell.
You didn't turn it.
No, I'm so enjoying ambushing you right now. It's amazing. So this is the metal. I believe this is a white metal or the white glossy metal, but beautiful. Positano, Italy. Nice spot. Really nice spot. Beautiful. Ready to hang, right? Always helps to have the small sizes, by the way, when you're attempting to sell online. I mean, I'm rocking this on 5 different streaming platforms at once, moving around. It's getting weird on my green screen. Don't care. I'm able to show it off. This is what metal looks like.
Looks good.
Now you get my favorite one.
Acrylic.
Acrylic. Beautiful.
Very good. Fall.
Yeah.
It's almost fall.
Yeah. Now it's and look at this. They've even taped the graphic does that, which is beautiful. I think Bay does it too, but tape the hanger in already if you don't have it already. The number is relevant. I wrote that on there for other purposes, but ready to hang and beautiful. Now what's probably, well, let me finish up. Final.
Wood.
You got it.
Gotta have it.
You wouldn't think wood. Have you been into anyone's house, Taylor, period, that's had wood on the wall?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
I haven't seen it yet either. Comment on Instagram if you've been into somebody's house that actually has a wood print hanging on the wall. They're still pretty new and novel. It's thick, though. I think the iPhone camera is so much better than my webcam. It's not even close. But it does look really, really good that way, doesn't it? Looks good.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. It looks great.
It looks good on both of them. Okay, so what you probably need to learn is probably not immediately apparent is for most people, okay, your common inkjet printer can do paper, canvas, and paper. What it cannot do are the other 3, which is wood, metal, acrylic. You need special machines, which is reason number 675 why you do not want to be doing your own printing. You want a good printer to take care of all this for you because there's absolutely no ROI. Gretchen says 2 wood pieces, which is interesting. So you're 11 days in, you started peeling back the layers of this. I want peak and pit of the 11 days. Now, what's great about peak and pit, I want the high point and the low point. Okay, if you had an especially good time, you can have 2 peaks. If you've had a lousy time, you can't have 2 pits. So peak and pit of your time so far in Art Storefronts, and to make it less about you and more about what you've learned attempting to go from digital marketing to an art and photography focused digital marketer since you joined.
Okay. So my first peak, I would say, is that honestly, I've been really surprised by the enthusiasm of the artists that we work with. Whether they're customers or not, it seems like they've sort of, and whether or not that's pandemic related or not, I think over the last several months, especially Art Storefronts customers are really starting to see the light in what this paradigm shift has done for the art business. I think more and more are seeing that, like, look, I can really make this a full-time thing for me. I can quit my job. I can stop going to galleries, like whatever it is. I think there's a lot of positivity and belief, hopefully goaded along by sessions like this and the marketing workshops, that they really can take this e-commerce promise with Art Storefronts, with whoever they can sell their art online with, and really make a lot of dough and like really make this their life. And I think that's really exciting. And I think it's really great that artists who you wouldn't think are traditionally business people are really excited about this opportunity. So that's the first peak, I would say. The second peak, Patrick, I would say, just to sort of bust your balls here a little bit, because would be meeting Nick, our CEO, last Friday, just listening to his vision about the business and his vision for artists in this Q4, hopefully the biggest Q4 for art sales online of all time. Honestly, it was really great meeting him, and honestly, being in a coffee shop talking to another person. It's been several months since I've done that. So that's the second peak, I would say. And then the pit, I would say, is just the amount of times artists are getting in their own way. I think we talk a lot about we talk a lot about unclogging the drain on these workshops we do, and I think it's painfully obvious how close some of these people are if they just simply stop making excuses. And whether that's, I'm afraid of posting on Instagram because people will judge me, or I'm afraid of doing a flash sale because whatever reason, really get out of your own way and get the reps in. And, people follow you because they think you're talented and they think your art's great. So go ahead and give it a shot and make the most of it, and just keep doing it. And it'll pay off one way or another. So, tomorrow or next week, or, next year, but get the reps in and get out of your own way.
So true. The unclogging the drain is like the biggest profundity of it all. Well, now you're 11 days in. You've now experienced going live on Instagram, on YouTube, a Facebook group, Facebook, Twitter. Is that it? Is that all the destinations? Do I need to look and see another one? So just like that, on the spur of the moment, no practice, we're able to be live on 5 platforms and talking to an upwards of 65 people in 24 hours. Right?
Pretty good.
No practice, not so stressful. I don't think you went and got a haircut and a perm before this. You didn't worry about your lighting. You got 12% or like 6% juice left on your phone. Not so tough.
Yeah. No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And we're getting some love here in the comments, and I appreciate it. Excited to do the next one.
Yeah. So you guys will be seeing Taylor coming up on the lives. You'll be seeing him in the workshops. We're going to be talking more merchandising, talking more flash sales, more live art shows. Artist or photographer, 2-person selling on video, if you have the merchandising sorted, is the single solitary greatest disruption to happen to the art industry in the last 20 years. I'm not kidding. And we live what we preach. We preach what we live here. We actually do it, right?
Yes, we do.
Yep. And you're going to be on the workshop tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do 1,000 more.
1,000 more. There we go. All right, guys. Wanted to ambush Taylor. You'll be seeing him. Wanted to introduce him. Put him on the spot with a little merchandising quiz, and many, many more to come. Good stuff, Taylor. Thanks.
See you. Night.
Bye. There you go. Now I got it in this one.